Please welcome Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Congratulations to both of you on the movie. It's getting rave reviews. It was produced by Judd Apatow.
That's right.
Right? And it's basically, and it stars Ray Romano, who was a friend of mine, and Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
So you and Emily wrote the movie together, and it's about a real-life story about the two of you and how you fell in love. Tell us about it.
So it's sort of the first year of our relationship. We sort of met and we were dating, and my parents wanted me to marry a Muslim Pakistani woman, so they were trying to get that going. And then
Get ready, it's gonna sound serious. We promise it's a comedy. So we had some complications.
a few months into our relationship, Emily fell into a coma, just a light coma.
I hate when that happens.
It really
Story
messes
off
up most
call.
relationships. It messes up most of them. It really helped ours, I think.
No, come on. That's not nice. So she was in a coma for 8 days, just like a quick in and out vacation.
Kumail had the luxury of calling my parents, who he didn't know and had been trying to avoid, to hang out with them the entire time that I was sick.
So the movie is me and Holly Hunter and Ray Romano, who are playing our parents, sort of hanging out, getting to know each other, while Emily's taking a little nap.
Just a small nap.
And then she wakes up. Spoiler alert, she wakes up.
You wake
Sorry,
up.
guys.
She lived! Yay!
It is a comedy. It is a comedy.
We get that.
We
And
could
it's
tell that
so
we get
funny.
that from the clip
It's
as
so
well.
funny.
But Emily, actress Zoe Kazan,
Yes.
I hope I said that name right, plays you in the movie. What was it like to see someone acting out such personal moments with your actual husband?
I will say that I was like, we wrote the script and we were like, oh, great. And then when we did the auditions, I didn't go to the auditions to play Emily because I thought it might be weird. And when I watched the tapes of all these gorgeous actresses flirting with my husband, just over and over again, I was like, what did I do? What have I done?
And I'm calling them your name.
Yeah, just great chemistry. And then I put my big girl pants on. I said, I've got a job to do. I wrote this movie. I want to make sure it's kind of on screen as good as it possibly can be. And Zoe is so fantastic in this movie.
Yeah.
If you have to have someone play in a movie, let it be Zoe Kazan. She is charming. She's wonderful to be around. She's an amazing actress on top
And
of
funny.
everything.
And
So
fun.
funny.
And looks
Yeah.
a little like you as well.
Creepily,
highly
like,
flattered.
yeah.
Highly flattered by that. So thank you.
Well, I got to see the movie yesterday. It is just laugh out loud funny. I mean, my husband and I just couldn't stop laughing. And what was interesting is that at one point you really broke up, and they show it in the movie, right? So you guys break up because your parents really wanted you to marry another Muslim Pakistani woman. Now that you've been together 10 years, are your parents used to this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the parents are. And so,
Thank goodness.
no, I'm still keeping it a secret.
Everyone has to sign a thing before they leave.
Emily only talks to them on the phone. I've coached her on the accent. It's slightly racist, but she's getting there.
None of that is true. None of that
Showing
is
her
true.
Bollywood movies to get the perfect
Who
accent.
plays your parents in the movie?
It's Anupam Kher and Zenobia Shroff, and the guy who plays my dad is a Bollywood legend.
Oh.
This was his 500th film.
I see.
that he was
Yeah.
Very
So
good
wow.
casting.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
He's great. But in real life, what happened was after the events of the movie, and we didn't put this in the movie because it's too unbelievable,
So unbelievable.
we actually ended up getting married 3 months after her
Her
I
nap.
got sick.
nap.
Yeah,
After the nap.
To the nap.
Emily and I just walked into City Hall, got married, and then I sort of we went and met my parents. So the first time she met my parents, she
And she
was
was your wife.
Oh.
And so it was our way of like, hey, this is already done, so...
And by the way, that sounds more like intense than it actually was. It wasn't like a here, take it or leave it. It was like a this is how we're doing.
She
This
might
is-
be staying.
Exactly, she might be staying. The ring is much cheaper because we got a $20 ring from Walmart. That's
That's
true.
true. That's true. The
And
first
that's
one.
what I proposed to her with. I didn't have a lot of money.
No.
So we went and met my parents, and their way of sort of, it was like, you know, if you want to have a relationship with me,
Yes.
she's part of it.
Okay.
And
Stuck to your guns.
yes, and they actually
They were-
accepted her
They
by
were thrilled.
thrilled is a very strong word.
They did throw us a Pakistani wedding. They
threw us like a Pakistani party wedding thing to welcome her into the
my
family.
family was also at,
That's
and
nice.
so our
That's so
families got to
nice.
meet that way.
And the jewelry that they had bought for my eventual wife, they actually gave to
Oh, well, that's a
Emily,
sign.
Actual wife.
That means
my
something.
actual wife.
The Pakistani
And they're
one,
wonderful.
yeah.
They couldn't be more wonderful.
And she wore like Pakistani ring and stuff. But then I did catch my mom trying to like rub off Emily's
true.
tattoo, and I was like, this is not gonna be simple.
My parents have been trying to do that for years, so
But,
it
you
was
know,
fine.
you know, it's you both said, and I was reading some of the notes about how you're happy that it presents Muslims in a wonderful light as funny people. People have to see stuff like that.
Like
don't you?
everyday life.
Like
Yeah.
the
That's the
everyday
thing.
life.
As a person who I didn't meet anyone who was Muslim until I was in college. I was raised in a small town, and so what
Where are
I
you
get to
from?
see, North Carolina. Yeah, what I get to see, wonderfully enough, is Muslims hanging out and having fun. I get to see it all the time, and we really wanted other people to get to see that too, because that's just part of what life is.
Yeah.
Important. It reminded me, I was telling you backstage, it reminded me of what The Cosby Show did and showing black families together. So
Wow.
I was very
Now,
impressed.
Kumail, you moved here from Pakistan.
Correct.
When you were 18, and you plopped down in my neck of the woods. You went to Grinnell College in Iowa. Pakistan, Iowa, super similar, guys. But what was it like to make that transition? I can't think of a farther thing from reality.
I couldn't either. Well, this is how you guys lie to us. Your movies show New York and LA.
Yes.
So in Pakistan, I was like, all right, all of America's New York or LA. And then I
Oh,
got
wow,
to...
big shocker.
Yeah. I got to Iowa and I was like, this is not as
It's
advertised.
so flat.
What happened to all the buildings you promised us? Why are,
Beaches.
The people, where are they?
yeah, why are there so many pigs here?
You know, you're a great guy, great couple. I like it very much. It's a great story. The movie got great reviews, like I
you guys
said.
are lovely.
So
Oh,
thanks
thank
to
you.
Kumail and Emily. Their movie, The Big Sick, I love that title, is out today in select theaters in New York and LA and nationwide on July 14th. And we'll be right back.